Nice work in the hole, New Blood. Knew you couldn't be one of our normal workers.
Fallout 3 Very Hard Difficulty Guide for the final quest for the Pit, free labor. This first video is just the choice that you make. I will be going with Asher and not Werner. As you'll see coming up in the video, you can have a choice of joining the slaves and helping them out and grabbing the cure and stealing it, or you can help the slavers and go and kill Werner. I do the latter because killing Werner is 100 times easier than what he forces you to do. And also, I don't really like Werner. I didn't really like Asher, but I feel that slavers are the ones, because Werner would just cause anarchy, and that's how I feel it is. And I figure that the Pit is in better control with the slavers. So if you want my philosophical view, that's it. If you want my reasonable gameplay view, is helping Werner out is too fucking hard, and it's not worth it. Okay? I can get the same exact result with taking a path that's 100 times easier. So there you go. That's my opinion. That's what I'm going to do. I'll let you guys listen to all the chatting that goes on, but other than that, I'll see you after it's all done.
Look at the guns on you, huh?
Lord Ash will be right with you. Feel free to wait inside, champ.
And I'm telling you, I've got it covered. I'll be with you right after I maintain some order and dispense a little justice.
And I suppose you'll follow that up by raising the dead.
No, but I may heal the infirm later in the week. Time permitting, of course.
Sir, we've had sightings of Werner back in the city, and there's been an increase in chatter between slaves.
Workers.
What?
We call them workers. Helps with morale. Reminds them that they might earn their freedom someday.
Whatever we call them, they've been gathering makeshift weapons.
All right, all right. Put your guards on alert. Tell them to be on the lookout for anyone loitering too long downtown. And keep a watch on Medea at all times. Anything big happens, it's bound to go through her. Now, I've got a very important meeting with our new friend. So if anything big comes up, you use the intercom.
Yes, sir.
Okay, break's over. Nice work in the hole, New Blood. Knew you couldn't be one of our normal workers. So that begs the question, who are you? And what are you doing in my city? I understand. We've all got a past. And damn few of us have reason to be proud of it. That's all behind you now. In the Pit, you'll be part of a growing army, a thriving industry, and maybe even witness to a cure for radiation. But we aren't perfect, and sometimes the past comes back to haunt us. Tell me, do you know a man named Werner? Then you know he's not to be trusted. He escaped after a failed coup, and I believe he's working with the slaves to plan a revolt. You know the slaves, and you've met Werner, so you're in a prime position to put an end to him. Do that, and I'll make you a lieutenant in my army. That's what I wanted to hear! You've got a bright future ahead of you in the Pit, New Blood. In fact, I'd like to let you in on a little secret. and show you the amazing advance that'll secure our place in the wasteland. Now, I think, would be a good time for you to meet the cure for yourself. Let's take a trip back to the lab where Sandra can explain.
Lord Asher,
Don't let
the
me
slaves
keep
are rioting, and someone's armed
Don't let me keep
We need
you.
you out here, and fast.
Don't. Damn it, I'm on my way. I suggest you forget Werner's offer and consider mine. Stop Werner, and you'll have a bright future in the pit. Don't disappoint me, New Blood.
Oh, Asher told me you might be coming here, but I'm afraid I was preoccupied. Little Marie here is an angel, but she can still be a handful. I'm Sandra. Asher set me up here to work on the pit's medical research, and Marie here is our daughter. Our little miracle, really. Oh, I hate it when he calls her that. I swear, it's a terrible thing to call his own daughter. Believe it or not, she's both. My daughter appears to have a naturally acquired immunity to any form of mutation. Basically, she won't turn into one of the Trogs, or a ghoul or anything else. And by studying her, we can keep that from happening to others, too. No, nothing like that. Calm down. These are just observational tests, and perfectly safe for Marie. Asher and I would never risk her health. And if that means it takes longer to develop a full cure, then, well, everyone else can wait. You're a dear, but things are well in hand here. If you really want to help, you should probably go deal with whatever had Asher rushing off in such a hurry. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to take care of one last test before Marie's nap time.
Okay, once you get outside, what I should have done is fast travel to downtown immediately, but I didn't, and ended up starting a fight with the slaves that I had to kind of finish. Wasn't too long, but I wish that I hadn't done it to save you guys a little bit of time, but sorry. So anyway, that's my decision. Deal with it. If you don't like it, I don't care. Anyway, so right here, you can't just fast travel, but you can't do it while the enemy's around. The slavers will be friendly, and the slaves will not be friendly, so deal with it. And unfortunately, missile guys don't like to hit their mark, so. But anyway. So just go ahead and travel to downtown. Your arrow is all fucked up. It doesn't point to the right direction. So you have to go inside Medea's quarters and figure out where Werner is. I already knew, but as I figured out when I was streaming, knowing is only half the battle. And you have to actually physically talk to her in order to access the room he's in, which is kind of BS, but... Anyway, so right here we're just going to walk over to her quarters, talk to her, and I will pick up next video where we finish Werner off and finish the pit. So, I'll see you then.
We're outnumbered!
So, I suppose you signed on with Asher and his kind, did you? Huh, you're not the first to win their freedom and forget where they came from. Of course I knew you, dolt. I also know it's the only chance we had of finding a cure and ransoming our freedom. If they ever find a cure, do you think they'll share it with us? Of course not. Why waste medicine on people you'll just work to death anyway? Fine. If it'll get you out of the way, go check under the blast furnace in the steel yard. Look for a rooftop door in the southwest. It's got a blue light, you can't miss it. But Werner will put you in your place. They'd rather die for freedom than die working for the Raiders. Watch your back out there.